We offer this, we announced this as a 13-week class, and next week is 13 weeks. But you were some of the most engaged students I've had, and you seem like you're interested, so I propose we just keep going for a while.
That sounds.
No extra charge. Sound good?
I'm there.
Works for me.
Okay.
Me too.
We'll have to see how the holidays go. I'll be in Mexico the Monday after Christmas, and then I'll start a new Spanish class in the end of January. So I may have to cut you off then, or y'all can just keep come to that one and relearn everything you learned.
Yeah, getting that fresher course.
Learn everything I was supposed to learn the first time.
All right, so we were looking at making sentences, translating on 79, making sentences. I'm gonna do the same thing I did. I'm asking you to gauge your own work. Do you have anything from the translation that you got wrong, that you don't understand why you got wrong, or you want to talk about?
I have a question before
I like questions.
when I flip the page, a couple pages, I see test.
Yeah.
Are we doing the test, or are we skipping over and going to the next lesson?
Yeah.
Because if we're doing the test, I've got lots of questions about the exercise.
Is your better test?
Yeah.
Well, you can see the test. You can actually see the test.
Yeah,
But
we can
this
see the
is
answer.
this. For me, this is self-testing. It doesn't do any
Yeah.
good for y'all.
That's-
But it's for you to gauge what you're
Yeah,
grasping.
that's what I figured we were gonna do.
I know the tomar, to take a taxi, to take a pill, to take coffee, to take tea, that kind of is a broad concept. I hope y'all are getting that, right?
That's exactly what I wrote. Tomorrow, tomorrow, taxi. I was questioning that.
That's right. But you could say, voy a tomar un taxi, voy a tomar una aspirina, voy a tomar café con mi esposa.
Bona-
Oh, yeah,
Well,
it's
take
called
coffee.
Casa
Did you
Esta.
say- Bona tomorrow, una la lección.
Una lección. Yeah, I'm going to take a lesson.
Okay.
What'd you say, Captain?
I said, voy a esta en casa esta la tarde.
Esta tarde?
Esta
Yeah. Voy a estar en casa esta tarde. I will be home this afternoon. I'm not looking at it, but yeah.
I'm going to be, yeah.
So number 11, you would ask it, va a estar. So va is for somebody else, voy is for me, right? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy.
Voy, V-O-Y,
Uh-huh.
is I'm going to. Va is you're going to, or he's going
He, she, or
to,
it.
he, she, or it.
Everybody else will be like,
That's somebody else. The boy is you.
Yeah, yeah. It's are you going to do something?
That's right. All right, so the test on page 82, that really would be something you guys can do. Let me see here. They actually do give you the answers,
Yeah.
so you can test your own, check your own answers.
Yeah, because I was trying to go down the list and I was like, okay, I don't remember how to say that. And then I looked over and I said, oh, there it is.
I like how, like test 3, let's do test 3 together. Without looking at the answers, I'm going to read it and you tell me the translation into English. Test 3 on page 85. Es importante.
It's
it's
important.
important.
El programa es muy interesante.
The program is interesting.
Very interesting.
Preparé la lección esta mañana.
I prepared a lesson this morning.
See, he is for me.
He is for me. I prepared.
I prepared
O es for
the lesson
others.
this morning. Very good. Very
Tomé la cena con Roberto anoche.
good. Did you take supper with Robert?
It's not a question.
Last week.
It's not a question.
You took.
I took-
He is for me.
Yeah,
I took
Good.
I took
supper
supper with
Robert.
Robert.
I don't know what a noche
That's
Last night.
last night.
Last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, let me write these. Noche is night. Esta noche is tonight. Anoche, last night. So esta noche is this night. It means this. So it equals to tonight.
So I was Robert tonight.
Well, anoche,
Last night, sorry.
yeah. All right, where am I at? Number
5.
Five,
Cinco.
yeah.
Maria habló por teléfono.
Maria talked on the telephone.
Yeah, but the interpretation of that is Maria
Mar-
called.
Oh, Maria
Like she
called?
spoke by phone,
Oh,
she
okay.
talked by
Maria
phone. So that's how you say she
or
called.
Mary talked on the telephone.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hablé de México en la clase.
We talked?
I hablé, E is for me, so
Oh,
I talked
Of
of,
Mexico
or about.
in the class.
That's right. I talked about Mexico in the class. ¿Copió usted la composición? O is for others.
Did you
You copy the composition.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Good, good, good. Mi papá estacionó el auto.
My dad parked the car.
Very good, sir.
I got that one.
¿Quién habló por teléfono esta mañana?
Who called yesterday?
Esta,
Who called?
esta
This morning.
mañana.
Who
Look,
called?
esta.
Last
Esther.
tonight. We called
Well, it's
tonight.
not, esta mañana, not esta noche.
Oh, okay.
Esta
Yeah,
mañana.
this
So
morning.
what is
This
that?
morning.
Yeah. it's-
Yeah, this morning.
Who called on the telephone this morning? Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
¿Quién entró?
Who came in?
Who came in? Who entered? Who came in?
Yeah.
El paciente preocupó al doctor.
Patient
Patient.
worried the doctor.
Good. He preoccupied him, he worried him. ¿Cómo está usted?
Bien, gracias.
How you is?
How you is? Compré una blusa esta mañana.
Did
Did you buy a
Not did you.
blouse?
It's not a question.
I
Stay,
bought
yes.
a shirt
Oh, I bought
this
a
morning.
Now
blouse.
just a shirt.
Blouse.
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 Right.
Sorry.
That's all right.
¿Qué compró Alicia esta tarde?
What did Alicia buy yesterday?
Okay.
Just the tarde
Esta is this.
tonight.
Tarde is
Tonight.
afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah.
You got mañana, tarde, and noche. Mañana is morning, tarde is afternoon or late, and then noche is night. I should write those down.
No, everybody me knows them.
And Montana
Well, I want to show this one here.
this morning
Morning
or day
or tomorrow.
or tomorrow. Okay.
So if we want to say tomorrow morning, mañana en la mañana. Tomorrow in the morning. Tarde equals afternoon, or it means late. So if I said,
Yeah, okay.
llegó tarde, he arrived late, or copié la composición tarde, I copied the composition late. But if en la tarde is in the afternoon, or esta tarde, this afternoon. And then noche just means night.
What's early in the morning?
Temprano en la mañana.
Temprano?
Temprano.
Temprano.
Temprano. It's early. Temprano. You can almost think of, what's that, when they fry the sushi? Tempura sauce. No. No, never mind.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't eat sushi, so.
Okay. ¿Cuándo compró usted la casa? 15. ¿Cuándo compró usted la casa? Guesses on cuándo? It's one of those interrogatory terms. Who, what, when, where, why, how. ¿Cuándo? When. When.
And
No, I was doing what?
did you,
When?
that's buy, right?
Yeah, that's buy.
When did you buy a house?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you go visit somebody in their new house. When did you buy this house? When did you buy the house? ¿Dónde está mi sombrero?
where's my hat?
Good. ¿Va a estar en Cuba mañana?
Are you going to
You went
Cuba
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
It's actually, are you going to be in Cuba? Estar is to be. Again, this is written in the 50s when trips to Cuba were pretty common, right? Especially if you lived in Florida, that was just a little quick little jaunt. Voy al cine esta noche.
Boy,
I'm
boy.
going.
Going to the movies tonight?
Who is?
I am.
I'm going to the movies tonight. Voy a tomar la cena en el tren.
I
I'm
am.
going to eat supper on the train.
Yeah, take supper, eat supper, that's right. ¿Quién va a comprar los boletos?
Who's going to buy the tickets?
Great. Notice that says this was an easy test.
Mm.
If you have 18 or more correct, you're doing superior. If you have less than 12, you're not reading the lessons carefully enough. But I'd say you guys got in the 17, 18 range. That was great. By the way, test 2 is not easy. The reason they say it's easy is because it's easier to translate from Spanish into English when you're reading than it is to translate English into Spanish because you got to remember.
Yeah.
So I'd say do that later. All right, let's pick up with lesson 12. I'm going to just read this. Va a comprar is a third man form, and it means all of the following. You are going to buy. He is going to buy. She is going to buy. Are you going to buy? Is he going to buy? Is she going to buy? So it means you are going to buy, or are you going to buy?
I'm glad they told us about it since we just got through using it in the last chapter.
Yeah, this is given more. This book does this sometimes. They'll introduce something, then they'll give you a further explanation. So it refers to anybody singular in the world except for you. Remember how he would say, E is for me, O is for others? Well, boy is for me, ba is for others. I don't know how else to tell you, in the singular. When pupils reach this point, they often ask, how do you know who's going to buy if it can mean so many different persons? The answer is that people always know the subject of their conversation. If they're talking about Charles, it obviously means that Charles is going to buy. If they're talking about Mary, it means that Mary is going to buy, etc. In Spanish, you always establish the subject of the conversation, and then you continue to talk in the third man form indefinitely. Everybody knows that you're talking about Charles. Everything you say is about Charles, so you don't mention Charles again. But when you want to change the subject, you mention somebody else. For example, is Mary going to San Francisco too? Well, now this starts a whole conversation about Mary. Think about this. If I said in English, Steve came and helped me move my refrigerator today. Steve brought a truck. Steve brought a trailer. Steve also brought a dolly. Steve helped me take the doors off of the refrigerator because the refrigerator wouldn't fit through the... And then Steve did this, and then Steve did that, and then Steve backed up. You know, we wouldn't say Steve, Steve, Steve. I would say he.
Yeah.
You know, Steve came over to the house, and he helped me. He took off, and he did this. So you set the context with the name, and then you assume every time after that, when I say he, I'm not talking about Marvin. I'm not talking about Dustin. I'm not talking... I set my context, right, with my first statement. So in Spanish, the first time a name is mentioned, if they use ba-a after that, you just assume it goes back to whoever that person that was mentioned. When a new name is mentioned, that changes the context. That's what this is telling us. So look at this I love this next paragraph. This is funny. One day, one of my pupils asked a Mexican visitor, "How do you know what you're talking about?" The Mexican smiled and answered, "Señorita, Mexicans always know what they're talking about, don't Americans?" Now, context, you get it. So let's look at this, how they're going to make a differentiation. First one, va a comprar la casa. The assumption, if you haven't talked about anybody, the assumption is you.
Yeah.
Are you going to buy the house? But if we want to clarify, the same first 5 words, va a comprar la casa su papá, we gave a subject.
Yeah.
So we don't assume it's you. Is your dad going to buy the house? They're identical. These questions are identical, except su papá is added in the word order. It gives you this word order with a question. We always put the subject after the verb. So the comprar is the verb, or the va a comprar is the verb. Su papá goes after that. Now you might say, can you say va a comprar su papá la casa? You can. As long as the su papá comes after the verb grouping. Va a comprar is the verb grouping. Going to buy. If you're asking the question, then the subject comes after that. It's equally proper to say va a comprar su papá la casa as to say va a comprar la casa su papá. Both are equally proper. Making sense? The main thing is su papá has to come after the verb phrase. So here's some more examples. Va a comprar un sombrero. Are you going to buy a hat? Va a comprar un sombrero su mamá. We introduce a new subject. Is your mom going to buy a hat? Va a estacionar el auto. Are you going to park the car? Va a estacionar el auto Roberto. Is Robert going to park the car? Va a tomar un taxi. Or you? If we don't have a subject, assume it's you. But if there's been a subject established earlier, if we're saying Maria va a mi casa. Maria's going to my house. Y va a tomar un taxi. Or, no, let me say it this way. Maria va a mi casa. ¿Así? ¿Va a tomar un taxi? There was no subject given,
But she was in.
but we talked about Maria. So we don't think, Mary's coming to my house. Oh, are you going to take a taxi? No. We established we're talking about Maria. That making sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to add something in here.
Yeah.
Started trying to use the online things, and basically, at least what I've come across by now is like it'll show you a picture and then tell you a phrase to say with it, and I'm finding myself like, okay, I remember this part. Like I had a thing where it was like you'd have a guy and a girl, separate pictures, and then you'd have el or la, and it was trying to tell you match it up, but it gave you no instructions. It had it doesn't teach you any of the grammar or whatever. It's basically teaching you to match up pictures with phrases and stuff, and it just made me appreciate this class so much because I've wanted to learn Spanish, but when that's basically all I've ever seen is like them word picture things, and it's just it's just so much better having the explanation of the like this thing here going through all this. I'm just picturing it in the class. It would be just
No explanation.
no explanation. It'd just be one picture with just are you buying a house, and then the other would be like an old man buying a house. Is your papa buying a house?
So AI can't take my job just yet. is what
Well,
you're saying.
no. Well, I mean,
I've written these two out because this explains what I was saying earlier about word order. This is my verb phrase. Going to buy. Going to buy. We have a question mark. Is somebody going to buy the house? We don't know who. Oh, Robert. Is Robert going to buy the house? That's a proper question. Is going to buy the house Robert? Oh, is Robert going to buy the house? La casa Roberto or Roberto la casa? Either one equally proper. I can't really think of an English equivalent. It's almost like is your mom and dad going to buy the big green house? Is your mom and dad going to buy the green big house? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the incredible thing to know is the subject, which is Roberto, comes after the verb phrase in a question. If you think about it in English, is the verb, your mom and dad, the subject.
Yeah.
Is your mom and dad going to buy? If I'm making a statement, your mom and dad is the subject. In English, we do the same thing. We put the subject first on the statement. Your mom and dad is going to buy the house. We ask the question, is, there's the verb, your mom and dad going to buy the house. Now we split up is going to buy the house. Ignore that part. All right, let's jump to the next little section here. Some words to remember. We're getting some bigger words. La universidad,
La universidad,
la fábrica,
la fábrica,
Carlos,
Carlos,
que,
que,
mañana,
mañana,
cuando,
cuando,
probablemente.
probablemente.
See how they gave you cuando earlier in a sentence, and then now they tell you what cuando means. You're like, thanks a lot. Mañana, we've already been using that word. But remember, mañana can mean morning or tomorrow, depending on context. Here's another great word, trabajar.
Say that again, please.
Trabajar.
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 So if I'm going to work, voy a trabajar. If I worked, trabajé. So look on the page, I'm going to go straight across. Trabajar, repeat, trabajar,
Trabajar.
trabajé,
Trabajé.
no trabajé,
No trabajé.
trabajó usted,
Trabajó usted.
Usted.
voy a trabajar.
Voy a trabajar.
Va a trabajar Carlos.
Va a trabajar. Carlos.
All right, so in our small group here, let's do the going around the room. You'll ask the first, I'll ask the first question. Steve will, I'll ask the first question and I'll translate it. Steve will answer the question, he'll translate his answer. And then Steve will be person one. Remember, this whole thing is person one, person two, person one, person two, person one, person two, okay? Are any of y'all using the recordings that I sent out?
I haven't tried.
I haven't
Okay.
looked yet. I was suffering with a headache, so I.
I got you. I think it'd be helpful if you,
I'm suffering from the lazy.
you're suffering because you're lazy, is that what you said?
Yes.
I will tell you the other day that the first time that we did like what we're fixing to do, when we left, Kathy was like, "Oh, I like doing it that way. I got so much more out of it doing it that way."
I like doing it too.
Yeah, me too. You learn.
So some classes, I would just pair you up. You two do the whole thing, and you two do the whole thing. And so you get the feel it's a conversation between two people. The downside is I can't listen to every conversation and help with your, whatnot.
Yeah.
So, let me see something here, if I can find it. Okay, this is,
Number 12. Lesson 12.
I'm having, I gotta fix that.
Lección número 12.
Oops. Yeah, look at the top. It shows it.
Ah, sí. I don't know how to say this. I am blind. No, I'm not blind. I'm just a man, and we don't notice things.
You don't give away all of our secrets.
Oh, that's no secret.
I see. I was. My problem is I think I pay too much attention to detail and stuff sometimes, and I was like when he said we don't notice things, that what went through my mind was, well, that would be so nice.
You can ask my wife. There can be a bear in the living room, and I come in and I'm talking to her, I wouldn't even notice.
I'll have to point out stuff to him. Like,
I felt that way this morning. I was running around and went into the back room of the store, and there's a bag for trash hanging right there, and I'm standing right next to it. And the receiver tells me, well, you can throw the trash in the bag right there. And I'm looking over down, I'm thinking trash can down on the, and she's like, no, right there. And I look up and it's like
Yeah.
6 inches from my face.
Yeah, so look, so if you've ever had this, if you've been married more than 2 weeks, you've had this happen to you. You look and look and look for 2 hours, I can't find it. Your wife comes in and she says, it's right there.
Yeah.
And it hadn't been in there 2 seconds.
Yep.
And
Because that's where she hid it. She knows where it's
I call for Juanita. If I'm over 2 or 3 minutes looking for something,
Right. You ain't wasting no more time.
no.
All right, so everybody look on page, whatever that
88.
page is.
88.
88,
88.
starts with 88.
Oh, it starts at the bottom of 88. I'm gonna hit play and see if y'all can hear this. Just read along.
¿Va a trabajar mañana? Sí, voy a trabajar mañana. ¿Dónde va a trabajar? Voy a trabajar en la universidad. ¿Va a trabajar mañana el profesor? Sí, el profesor va a trabajar mañana. ¿Dónde va a trabajar el profesor? El profesor va a trabajar en la universidad. ¿Va a trabajar mañana su papá? Sí, papá va a trabajar mañana. ¿Dónde va a trabajar su papá? Papá va a trabajar en la oficina. ¿Va a trabajar esta tarde el doctor? Sí, el doctor va a trabajar esta tarde. ¿Dónde va a trabajar el doctor? El doctor va a trabajar en el hospital. ¿Va a trabajar mañana Carlos? Sí, Carlos va a trabajar mañana. ¿Dónde va a trabajar Carlos? Carlos va a trabajar en la fábrica. ¿Dónde va a trabajar María? María va a trabajar en casa. ¿Va a comprar una casa su papá? Sí, papá va a comprar una casa. ¿Va a comprar una casa en San Francisco? No, no va a comprar una casa en San Francisco. ¿Dónde va a comprar la casa? Va a comprar la casa en Santa Bárbara. ¿Cuándo va a comprar la casa? Va a comprar la casa mañana. ¿Va a comprar una casa su mamá? No, no va a comprar una casa. ¿Qué va a comprar su mamá? Va a comprar un sombrero y un suéter para papá. ¿Va a comprar una blusa? Sí, probablemente va a comprar una blusa. ¿Compró usted un radio? No, no compré un radio. ¿Compró usted una blusa? No, no compré una blusa. ¿Va a comprar un radio? Sí, probablemente va a comprar un radio.
He should have said, boy, I comprar, right?
Yes.
So I heard that mistake he made. But I don't know if that's helpful to hear you hear two distinct voices, so you know it's a conversation. And as you're following along, this is a good way to train your ear to what's being said. So I sent y'all all that link. Let me know if you needed another way. Okay, so let's do that where, Steve, I'm going to ask you the first question now that you've heard them all. ¿Va a trabajar mañana? Are you going to work tomorrow?
Sí, voy a trabajar mañana.
Sí, voy a.
Voy a.
Yeah. What's your answer?
Yes, I'm going to work tomorrow.
Good. Now you ask Kathy.
¿Dónde voy a trabajar?
¿Dónde va?
¿Dónde va a trabajar?
Sorry, guys.
Are you going to interpret?
You got to translate.
Oh, I got to translate. Help me out with what "donde" means. I don't forget.
Where?
Where are you working tomorrow?
Where are you going to work?
Where are you going to work tomorrow? Well, no, but where are you going to work? Not tomorrow.
Voy a trabajar en la universidad. I am going to work at the university. Va a trabajar mañana el profesor. Is the professor going to work tomorrow morning? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Good.
Let's go back a minute. Va a trabajar mañana el profesor? Are you going to work?
Not you, the professor's the subject.
Yeah.
Is the professor going to work tomorrow?
Okay, good. Si el profesor va a trabajar mañana. Professor's gonna work tomorrow. ¿Dónde va a trabajar? Trabajar. ¿Dónde va a trabajar el profesor?
Sorry.
Where's the professor gonna work?
I'm sorry, I was reading the message. Yes, where is the professor going to work?
El profesor va a trabajar en la universidad. The professor is going to work at the university. Va a trabajar mañana su papá? I don't know who I'm asking that to.
Well, whoever you're having the conversation, you're asking him, but
I didn't know if it was you or
yeah,
him.
no, him.
Oh, I thought it was going to you, and then okay.
I just got you started.
And
Yeah,
then
okay.
I got lost. Where am I?
Wow.
Val,
Va a trabajar.
Mañana.
Is your dad gonna work tomorrow?
Good.
si papá va a trabajar mañana. Trabajar.
Very good.
Trabajar. Yes, my papa's gonna work tomorrow. My dad's gonna work tomorrow. ¿Dónde va a trabajar su papá?
Okay, I want you to help you with the pronunciation.
Okay.
Donde va a.
¿Dónde va a
Good.
trabajar su papá?
That was great.
Where's my papa working tomorrow? Where's my dad working tomorrow?
Papa va.
Now, where's your dad working?
Where's your dad working tomorrow?
Papa va.
Papa.
Papa
Oh,
va a trabajar en la oficina.
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 yeah. Sounded more like Louisiana the other way.
Oficina.
Oficina.
Papa is going to work at the office.
Good.
Va a trabajar esta tarde el doctor.
And make sure you say doctor.
Okay.
Doctor.
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 Okay, doctor.
Doctor.
I'm going to the, ooh, that's work, isn't it?
I gotta interpret it to, or put it to English. Is the doctor going to work
This afternoon.
this
Good.
afternoon?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the question. Is the doctor gonna work?
Right.
Okay, that works. Yeah. Sí, el doctor va a trabajar esta tarde. ¿Dónde va a
You gotta go back
trabajar?
and interpret the last one.
Oh, yes. The doctor is going to work this afternoon.
Good.
¿Dónde va a trabajar el doctor?
And translate.
Where is the doctor going to work?
Great.
El doctor va a trabajar en el hospital.
No. I mean, yeah, but no.
Hospital.
Not hospital.
Hospital.
Good. And make sure doctor is do.
Doctor
Good.
va a trabajar en el hospital.
It's so easy to see the word. Just want to say the English pronunciation. For
Yeah.
doctor or tractor,
Yeah.
hospital.
The doctor is going to work in the hospital.
Good.
Va a trabajar mañana Carlos?
Translate.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting for him to answer it. Is Carlos gonna work tomorrow?
Good.
Sí, Carlos va a trabajar mañana.
Good. Translate.
Yes, Carlos is gonna work tomorrow.
Good.
¿Dónde va a...
Donde?
¿Dónde? Donde va a trabajar Carlos? Where is Carlos going to work tomorrow?
Good. No, there's no tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Yeah, no tomorrow.
It is understood.
Yeah, where
implied,
is
but
Carlos going to work?
Carlos va a trabajar en la fabrica.
Fabrica.
Fabrica. Carlos is going to work at the factory.
Good. Yeah,
Donde-
that one's been helpful to think of a fabrication place, right? Factories, a place where they fabricate things.
Is factory a Spanish, could factory be a Spanish word? Factoria or something?
I've never heard of it.
No?
It sounds like it factoria, but no, I've
Yeah,
never heard of it.
yeah.
Fabrica is what they use.
Fabrica.
Yeah, it's where you make things.
Donde va a trabajar Maria? Is Maria going to work?
But where is
Donde,
where is
where?
she going to work?
Where is
Maria.
Maria going to work?
Maria va a trabajar en la casa. En casa. Not in la casa? In casa.
In
She,
casa,
she works at home.
at home, good.
Okay, yeah, she works at home. It's different than she works at the house.
Yeah, en la casa is in the house. In casa is at home.
Va a comprar una casa su papá. Is your father going to buy a house?
So
See.
is it the house or a house?
A house.
There you go.
Una casa.
I lost track. Is that where we are right now?
See, you were
Yeah,
right, see,
see.
Papa.
Sí, papá va a comprar una casa.
Good.
Yes. Father is going to buy a house.
A house.
A house, yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
I thought so.
Okay.
Va a comprar una casa en San Francisco.
Translate.
I'm working on it.
You-
Or are you going to buy a
All right,
house?
hold on, we have some context here. Who's buying a house?
Dad.
Mm-hmm. So when I'm gonna say, are you, we've been talking
Steve.
about, there you go,
Going to buy a house in San Francisco.
great.
No, va a comprar una casa en San Francisco. How do you say it again?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
And make sure when you see that, the no and a comma, make sure the next no goes with the word. No va a comprar. Don't say no va a comprar. No va a comprar.
No va a comprar una casa en San Francisco.
And that's casa.
Casa in San Francisco.
Good.
No, he wants to buy a house.
No,
in,
there's no want to.
no.
He's not going to.
No, he's not going to. Yeah, the double negative.
It's a good move.
Not going to buy a house in San Francisco.
Good.
You're right.
Smart man, right?
Yeah.
Smart man, is that what you
Yes,
said?
Yeah,
yes,
amen.
yes,
All
yes.
right. Steve?
Donde va?
Donde?
Donde. I get it right.
If
Yeah.
you ever say E for the letter E,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take away your, I
I,
don't know what I'm gonna take away.
I don't get to help the next time somebody needs help.
There you go.
Here.
That's punishment for you.
Donde.
Good.
Yeah, so you're threatening there. Donde va comprar la casa?
Comprar.
Comprar.
Gotta make sure the A is always A. Comprar.
Comprar
Good.
la casa.
Good. Good gossip. Translate.
Where does he want to buy a house?
Where is he going to?
Where is he going to buy a house? Put that one in there.
Va a comprar la casa en Santa Barbara.
It's Santa Barbara. Now, we say Santa Barbara, because we say Barbara,
Right.
but there's no accent mark, so you have to use rule number 1, Barbara.
Barbara. That's my sister. I have a sister named that.
If you start calling her Barbara,
Yes.
she'll be like, what you drinking?
Yeah, what, yeah. She said, where you been?
Well, I have to say, I wrote Catalina on her birthday card. So.
Ah,
So, we're still talking about Dad,
we're still
right?
talking about Dad, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay. No.
Nope, that was.
Huh? No, I'm sorry. He is not going to buy a house in Santa Barbara.
Where he actually is.
Oh, it
There's
is?
no nose in there.
Oh, golly, I put it in there, did No,
Because the question is, where is he going to buy the house?
he is going to buy a house in Santa Barbara.
And for whatever reason, they say the house here, la casa, not una casa.
Oh,
So, interestingly, so go back to va a comprar una casa a su papá. Don't you see that? Everybody with me on that sentence? I'm going to say it in English to you. Read along in Spanish. Where is your father going to buy a house? Yes, Dad's going to buy a house. Is he going to buy a house in San Francisco? No, he's not going to buy a house in San Francisco. Where is he going to buy the house? He's going to buy the house in Santa Barbara. So you notice that little, it's like if he's not going to buy a house in San Francisco, then where's he going to buy this house at, right? It becomes specific, the house. It's just a minor little nuance
Yeah,
there.
it went from
A
just
house.
a house, generic term, to the house he is going to buy.
Because if he, and then when is he going to buy the house? Well, he's going to buy the house tomorrow. All right? Cuando?
Cuando va a comprar la casa.
Okay, translate.
Okay.
So,
When?
And when is he going to buy the house?
Great. Marvin?
va a comprar la casa mañana.
Good.
He's going to buy a house tomorrow.
Good.
Va a comprar una casa su mamá.
Translate.
He's
He's going to buy a house from his mother.
No. He's asking, is your mother going to buy a house?
Huh?
Oh. Okay.
Me too, Mama, so don't feel lonely.
No, no va a comprar una casa.
Yeah, you got the deal.
No, she's not going to buy a house.
Good.
He did the second no va right.
Que va a comprar su mamá? Su mamá.
Good. Translate.
What is she going to buy?
Good.
Okay,
Is this
so you don't use the word mother in there?
No, because the context told us.
Okay,
Que va a comprar, before that, va a comprar una casa su mamá? Is your mother going to buy a house? No, she's not going to buy a house. Well, what is your mother going to buy? She's going to buy, you see,
Well, why did it put mama in the Spanish
Yeah, that's-
version the second time? Is I think what she's asking.
why did it?
yeah.
Because it's optional.
Oh,
It's not necessary. I mean, there's no hard rule that you can never say the noun again.
yeah.
But if there's not a noun, the context tells you who the noun is. I
So there, could you say no, no va a comprar una casa su mamá, or
You could.
mi mamá?
Mi mama, yeah, you would say mi mama if you wanted to add that.
But I mean, it's just understood. You're talking about your mom, so you're just answering
Well,
she
right.
instead of
Let me back up. Maybe I lost you somewhere. Which question are we? We're on the va a comprar una casa su mamá.
Next
right?
to the bottom, not the bottom pair, but the
You
pair
said it
right
right.
Oh,
above
the
it.
next one, que va a comprar
Yeah.
su mamá. So you're
Right.
saying, why is su mamá there? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
I think
saying?
that's
Yeah,
what
well,
Kathy
I was
was
asking
asking.
why didn't we say my mom or my mother?
Let's
Okay,
see.
hold on. Let me make
No.
sure I understand what you're
3
saying.
from the bottom is where we were. We haven't
Yeah.
gotten to second from the bottom yet.
Oh, why does it not say mi mamá on the answer? Is that what you're saying, Kathy?
No, it says que va a comprar su mama.
Su mamá. What is your mother going to buy?
Yeah, but we didn't say mama when he.
Yeah, you sure didn't, did we?
Yeah, he said, what is she gonna buy?
Oh, I translated it wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought maybe I
I'm
was.
sorry.
That's okay.
So the translation is, what is your mother going to buy?
Okay.
Instead
That's
of
okay.
what is she going to buy? You're right.
Yeah, I'm not for sure what was said, but yeah.
Roll the tape back. Let's go. No.
Oh, well, that's right, it's on tape, cause,
Instant replay.
yeah, cause I was wondering the same thing, how come we left Mama off since it was, but, I mean, I understood we were in context, but that would, you know.
Well, mama is there, so I should have translated mama to mom,
Well, yeah.
not just she. Okay, so who asked that question? Who asked que va a comprar su mamá? Who asked that? Steve, did you ask that?
I haven't asked anything.
Didn't you ask that?
No.
Well, we are lost, y'all.
Yeah,
I don't. We need to move
I
class
was
up.
on no va a comprar una casa.
Oh,
I thought we were on Q.
yeah.
Whoever,
Okay.
Mom.
It's
Que
Michael.
va
Mom,
a
su mamá.
comprar su mamá?
all right, let's go from there.
Let's go from there. Who asks it?
I don't know. I
Okay,
don't know.
I'll go. Q,
Que?
Q,
K.
K va a comprar su mamá.
Translate.
What is your mother gonna buy?
Good.
Vai comprar un sombrero y un sweater para Papa.
Good. Translate.
She is going to buy a sombrero. Oh, a hat. I'm sorry. And a sweater for Papa.
You almost made
For
me
Dad.
choke my coat up into my nose. And that's such a common mistake. Because we say sombrero in English, right?
Yeah, we do, and that's why I just did.
That was good. So
Okay.
she's going to buy us a hat. I almost did it myself. And a sweater.
And a
for Dad.
sweater for Papa.
Okay. Ask the next one.
Va a comprar una blusa.
Good. Blusa's good. Translate.
Is she gonna buy a blouse?
Mm-hmm.
Sí, probablemente va a comprar una blusa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she probably will buy a blouse.
Okay.
Probablemente.
Compró usted un radio?
That's one of my favorite words now, probablemente.
Yeah,
That's a great word.
I'm still having trouble remembering it means probably instead of problem.
Probablemente, right?
No, no compré un radio. No, I didn't buy a radio.
Okay.
Are we going right or down?
No,
Let's go right.
Well,
Okay.
I gotta go to the down part, right? Oh, you did both. Okay.
No,
No.
You said no, I didn't buy a radio.
Yeah, he
Right.
did the bottom, so now.
Well, he did the top
did
one
you
too.
not-
Oh, yeah, he's got the.
He did the top one and the bottom one.
no, he did the
He
top.
did the
Oh, he did
top.
top?
He did the
There was a
bottom.
probablemente on the
I
previous
know the
page.
radio.
¿Compró usted una blusa?
No. No comprar una blusa.
Neither one of you translated.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm
Oh, I'm sorry.
not gonna buy a blouse.
Yeah, did you buy a blouse?
No, I didn't buy a blouse.
Okay.
Via
No,
va. There's a. Okay, you gotta come.
Bye.
You need me to put something up now because now I can't do it. Va comprar una radio.
Okay. Now, this next answer, it's wrong in the book. The VA should be VOY. That's why he read it wrong when he was saying it, but the book has a mistake. So change on the last sentence after probablemente, change it to VOY.
VOYA, right?
Yeah, just change the VA to VOY, leave the A there.
Yeah.
Okay. Sí, probablemente voy a comprar un radio.
Radio.
Radio,
Radio.
okay. Yeah, I knew I was gonna screw up. Yes, probably I will buy a radio.
Good. So the reason I tell you there was a mistake there, because if you left it with a ba'a, the question is,
You.
are you going to buy a radio? Yes, you're probably going to buy a radio. You see, it's a typo. There's a typo on page 91 on question number 8 in Spanish. It's missing the A that goes after ba.
Tomar.
Va a tomar la cena
Oh,
Marta.
I have the A.
Yours
Wait,
does?
no, wait, no.
Mine
no.
No, 8,
Yours is
okay.
written in?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you took the class before, or you're using a used book.
No, this was a book that you gave me.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, when I've tried to correct them on if every now and then a book has a typo, and these happens to be 2 typos on 2 subsequent pages.
Well, it's the same person probably typing both pages, right?
All right, so you have that. The homework's page 91 at the top, and then I've been telling you all along. I'm gonna erase this. All along, I've been telling you about this little chart that I use. Singular, plural, first, second, third. Okay? So far, they've only shown you these 2. I'm going to, you're going to, he's going to, she's going to. But on the bottom of page 91, they introduce this column, vamos a and van a. Okay?
We and they.
Yes, we and y'all are they. Okay? The book is not introducing you this one yet. The book isn't. But I'm just telling you this 1, 2, 3, first person, second person, third person, singular, plural. You're going to be using this a lot for the rest of your life learning Spanish. And the beauty is that there are patterns. And you showed a video in the Spanish Facebook chat about put, all the tenses of put. And it had a bunch, right? Remember that book?
501 verbs.
501 Spanish verbs?
Yeah.
It has all the, and yes, it's crazy that there are so many endings, but those endings follow a pattern, and so this is an irregular verb. Oh,
You ever heard them referred to as shoe verbs?
there is a shoe verb. Yeah.
I remember
How did you remember that?
from high school.
That's stunning.
What is a shoe verb?
Oh, it's complicated.
We don't. I just remembered the term. I remember which ones are included and excluded because it looks like a shoe, but
Yeah. So this is the ending. Let me see if I can say this right. There are regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs have a stem and an ending. So let's use hablar. AR is our ending, so everything before the AR is the stem. I have a pattern. This is for present tense. I take off the stem, I take off the ending, and I put the appropriate ending. Yo hablo. Tú, my very good friend, tú hablas. Usted habla. Él habla. Ella habla. So this is yo, tú, usted, él, ella. Okay. I, you, personal, you, formal, he or she. And then here we have nosotros for we. We don't do this one at all. And then ustedes, ellos, and ellas. Okay? So this is my verb, hablar. However I want to say who's doing the talking, if it's me doing the talking, yo hablo. If it's tú doing the talking, tú hablas. If it's ustedes, y'all, ustedes hablan. If it's we doing the talking, nosotros hablamos. So this is the conjugation pattern. Okay? So I can take another word. Trabajar. You know that word, we learned it today. What is that? To work. I'm going to scratch off my ending, use my stem. Yo trabajo. Tú trabajas. Usted trabaja. Nosotros trabajamos. Ustedes trabajan. Cantar is to sing. Take off my AR, use my stem. Canto, cantas, canta, cantamos, cantan. I'm just going fast now. Bailar, to dance. Here's my stem, take off the AR. Bailo, bailas, baila, bailamos, bailan.
And this is what tense?
Present.
Okay.
Mencionar, to mention someone. Take off my AR, my stem. Menciono, mencionas, menciona, mencionamos, mencionan. There are hundreds of AR verbs that, let me think of another one. Adorar. Adorar means to worship, to adore. Take off my AR, my stem. Adoro, adoras, adora, adoramos, adoran. So we have songs. Adoro al Señor, adoro al Señor. I worship the Lord. All right, here's another one. Alabar, to praise. This is to worship, this is to praise. Take off the AR, my stem. Alabo, alabas, alaba, alabamos, alaban. I can sit here all night and tell you other AR verbs that you take off the AR, you have your stem, and you put the ending on it.
And that's for all AR verbs,
All
first person.
regular AR verbs, first
Okay,
person.
so we can't just pick out any AR verb here.
Most, all of them are.
All right.
You said,
Exportar,
huh?
exportar,
Exportar, yes. Exporto, exportas, exporta, exportamos, exportan.
importar,
Importo, importas, importa, importamos, importan.
recitar.
Recito, recitas, recita,
I
recitamos,
mean, those all
recitan.
fit though.
Every one of those do.
Okay.
Now you said shoe verbs. We called them boot verbs when I was taking the class. Same concept. Forget what I'm fixing to tell you. We'll get to it later, but I want to tell you what it is. There is a different color.
Why do we never use the one with the X on it?
Oh, I've been resisting asking
Yeah.
that question.
Well, it's just because it's used in Spain only,
Oh,
or maybe Argentina.
it's like a very formal.
Very,
thing.
very formal. It is used in the formal Spanish Bible. Okay, and it's the vosotros form. It's the plural of two.
So what's T?
I'm sorry.
T-I.
T-U, S-T-U.
Right, yeah, that's two.
Yes,
But
it's you.
isn't there a word called T-I?
Well,
T?
ti is a
It's plural, isn't it?
no. Ti is a object pronoun or an indirect object pronoun. Direct object pronoun, indirect object pronoun. So if I say to you, it would be a ti, to you. Okay? But the vosotros is the plural of tu. It's not used in Spanish, in Mexico, Latin America at all. So we just don't teach it.
Is it ending ice?
That's it. The ending is A-I-S. So, habláis, trabajáis, cantáis, bailáis, mencionáis, it is. We just don't learn it because
Okay.
We know how to use it?
In what context would you like, that's, so that's we, they,
remember, tu is the informal you, usted is the formal you. Okay, what's
so
the
who,
difference?
let's say cantáis. Who is singing?
Okay, so that's the plural of the informal. So if it was you talking to your 3 children, your wife and your children, that individually you would have used tu, you would use vosotros because they're close to you.
Okay,
The
okay.
plural of you, of this one. But what Mexican, Latin American Spanish does is they say the plural of tu is ustedes. And the boot verb is these right here, or the shoe verb. And they call it that because it looks like a boot. There are irregular verbs that do something different here than they do there. That's all a boot verb is. So there are some irregular verbs, and an irregular verb, the stem changes.
And that's it, is that just a memorization and learning thing?
Yeah, you'll learn. There's several dozen of them, but there are hundreds that are not boot verbs. I'm trying to think of an AR boot verb. I can't think of one right now because it will come much, much later. But the main thing to learn, ignoring I wanted to answer you because you've heard it and it is a reality. But the main thing is these endings. So, let me erase this. You notice I'm not writing singular, plural, 1, 2, 3. But that's the chart. Everything we do from here on out in verbs is going to stack on top of that. So we had, those are AR verbs. There are ER verbs and IR verbs. We haven't gotten there yet. But ER verbs and IR verbs conjugate this way. Stays the same. Es, imos, and. IR verbs conjugate o, es, I'm sorry, this is emos, imos, and. So when we're learning, you don't have to write it down because we'll get to it later, but when we're learning verbs, we spend a lot of time on AR verbs
Because there's more of them.
because there's more of them. I'd say 50% of the verbs are AR verbs, and then the other 50% is split between the ER and the IR, but they're the same in everyone except the us, and that becomes another boot. So ER verbs in an EMOS for the we, IR verbs in an IMOS for the we.
So basically, it's just like, you know, you're using a, whatever is before the R, you're using that as that first person plural with the MOS.
That's right.
Okay.
So here's a word, comer, to eat, right? Yo como, tú comes, él come, nosotros comemos, ellos comen. Okay, so we take off that, there's your stem. I gotta think of an IR verb. The only one I can think of is sacudir.
Abrir.
Okay, thank you. I couldn't think of a short one.
I don't remember what it means.
It means to open. Abrir, to open. We scratch the stem, the ending, have our stem. Abro, abres, abre, abrimos, not abremos, abrimos, abren. The beauty of these is that these
All stay the same.
are the same.
It's the only change is just the,
We'll make that a square.
that's the first person plural, right?
First person plural, the letter will match what the verb was in its infinitive form.
You're basically just dropping the R and adding the MOS.
Yeah. But again, all of this is 1, 2, 3, singular, plural. 1, 2, 3, singular, plural. 1, 2, 3, singular, plural.
That helps a lot.
So when we say you saw that poner, to put, and it went
45 different versions.
It does, because poner is an ER verb. Now it's really a weird verb. It's a very irregular verb. Since you shared the video, y'all didn't see it because you're not in the Facebook chat group.
Yeah. Well, I can't pull it up.
I got it. Let me show you
It's
this.
on my video.
This will make you
Does it follow that?
sort of. I'll show you. It's a more irregular verb.
Oh, it's
Even more irregular.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch closely again.
is it speaking Spanish very quickly?
A little bit, but,
Well,
but it's got
it's so many of them.
it's got what do you call that? Closed caption.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
Poner.
yes, you're right.
English, can you tell me all the forms of the verb to put? Sure, that's an irregular one though, so it's a little tricky. Put, pudding. Spanish, can you do the same with the verb poner? That's funny because poner is also irregular in Spanish. So let's see. Pongo, pones, pones, pone. Ponemos, ponéis, ponen. Ponía, ponías, poníamos. Poníais, ponían. Puse, pusiste, puso. Pusimos, pusisteis, pusieron. Pondré, pondrás, pondrá. Pondremos, pondréis, pondrán. Pondría, pondríais, pondríamos. Pondríais, pondrían. Ponga, pongas, pongas. Pongamos, pongáis, pongan.
I'm just gonna
Pusiera,
stop it.
pusiera.
It's a little bit, yeah, I know, right? But it's a little bit disingenuous because for put, they just put puts, put.
There's actually more English
Puts,
ways.
putting. I mean, they just do a few. But in the Spanish, they're doing present tense, past tense, future tense, subjunctive tense, command tense. I mean, there are all these tenses. Well, in English, what they didn't say was the equivalent of those words would have been should have put, could have put, would have put, did put, had put, had. You know what I'm saying? So in English, we have helping verbs that give those.
Right.
So yeah, they don't conjugate quite. But imagine a person learning English has to learn the difference between could have, should have, would have, had of, you know, did not. We are complicated too, but yes, these endings sound super complicated.
We just don't
but
see
they're
it.
all going to follow a pattern.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just don't see the English complication because
We
we're
don't.
so
We
accustomed.
learned it, yeah.
We're so accustomed to it. It doesn't seem complicated.
Do people learning English have a problem? Let's say green. Green could mean new to something.
Absolutely.
It can also mean a color. Is
Right.
that difficult for people trying to learn?
Just like you saying, well, what's the difference between mañana for morning and mañana for tomorrow? Exactly. Green, that was a great illustration because green can mean he's green behind the ears or he's green, whatever, he's green in the gills or he's green at the job. I mean, you're right. We don't think about it in English. The context tells us.
Context.
Yes. So yeah, context clues. So you asked this word poner. I'm going to leave the ER here. I'll scratch this out. This is a a more irregular verb, and there are a few of these. So remember our 1, 2, 3, singular, plural. This is for poner, which means to put. Okay. So we're going to scratch that, use our stem. The difference is some of these words in the first person add something. Pongo. It adds a G. I can't tell you why. It just does. But then, pones, pone, ponemos. We don't do that one. Ponen. So really, it follows S-E-N, emos, but it adds a G. I don't know why. I guess pono sounded funny, so they said pongo. It does the same thing with tener. No, I don't want to mess you up with this one. Oh,
No.
too late.
No.
Tener does tengo. There are a few that will say, do you remember singing that song? Yo tengo un amigo que me ama, me ama, me. So yo tengo comes from tener, to have. Then we go, tú tienes un amigo que te ama. Tenemos un amigo que nos ama. That's how the song goes. It uses these different verbs. But the pongo, tengo, I'll have to look up a few.
Sorry, when you said Pongo, it made me think of 101 Dalmatians.
Is that one of the dog's names?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. As intimidating as it is, there's order to the intimidation. 1, 2, 3, singular, plural. There are patterns that we will follow. And but you have to take the patterns one bite at a time. I can't teach you all 501 verbs, right? I can't teach you all 14. There's 14 conjugations, and each one of the 14 conjugations has a different ending. So what's 5 times 14? I don't know. It's a bunch. Can't teach you all at once. So we'll just do
700.
we'll do them one at a time, and the beauty of it is we're layering this cake. We just keep layering this cake, and we start at the beginning of the next sentence.
70.
Yeah, that's true.
14
Oh,
times
yeah,
5.
70. 70, not
That's true,
700.
because 14, 5 times 15 is 75.
Yeah,
Okay.
throwing an extra zero in there.
All right.
I got a kick out of it when I come across we got the 501 verbs. There's another book out there. I'm trying to remember it's either 511 verbs or 519 verbs. It's like, we've got one that's a little bit better. Our book has got a few extra ones in it.
Okay, but I mean, I could get that book and probably memorize most of them, but unless I know how to use them
Yeah.
correctly,
Right.
it's just knowledge.
Well, I think the
yes,
I think the
you're
book
right.
I think the book shows you though.
Do any of you have the book with you? I've
I
got
didn't bring it with me.
I can. I guess what I was going to say, if you have that book and you look at page 1, it has all the translations for this verb. Find another AR verb and look at them and compare. You'll notice the endings are the same. The endings are always the same. So once we learn these endings, we can use our stems to make words. Right now, so what we've been doing so far, we've only been dealing with AR verbs, AR, and we've been dealing with past tense. So our stem is E and O. That's all we've been doing is AR verbs, E and O. Past tense. Our future tense, we've been doing boy, boy, separate that. Ba, and then at the end of this chapter, it introduced vamos, and ban, okay. E is for me, O is for others, past tense. The one I just showed you over here is present tense. So present tense has an O for I do it. O with an accent mark is past tense.
Okay.
Okay, so hablo present tense, I speak. Lo, past tense, you speak. I showed y'all this. We're going to begin learning this. So far, we've just been learning past tense.
So the accent mark not only changes the time, but it changes the person doing the action.
Exactly. It changes who's doing it. So hablo, I do it. Hablo, you did it. Did you have a question?
Say again? Do that again.
Hablo, I speak.
I speak.
Hablo, you spoke. Past tense. Hablo, I speak. Hablo, you spoke. Or he spoke, or she spoke. The book starts as here because there's so many things it's just easy to talk about. I did this. Yo compré. Usted compró. But if I want to say I am buying, I buy. Yo compro. Not compró. Compro. Because this is the right ending for present tense. Okay, I think I've confused you enough.
Yeah.
No, we got a big storm
No,
coming,
just
just about to
about
get here about 9.
Yeah, I saw that a minute ago, the tornado watch that we're under till like 2 or 3 in the morning. So
Yeah.
everybody be safe going home.
Actually,
Be back
today,
here next week.